Selenium is a vital mineral for the human body and has numerous roles. It increases immunity. It takes part in antioxidant activity that defends against free radical damage and inflammation, and it plays a key role in maintaining a healthy metabolism. According to studies, consuming food with selenium, such as Brazil nuts, eggs, liver, tuna, cod, and sunflower seeds, or taking supplements can have positive antiviral effects, support fertility and reproduction, and may even reduce the risk of cancer, autoimmune, and thyroid disease. Selenium is a trace mineral and is found naturally in the soil, and it also appears in certain foods. There's even small amounts in the water that you drink. Something that makes it valuable is its role in antioxidant activity. As a component of antioxidant enzymes, particularly glutathione reductase, it's a key for repairing tissues throughout the body. Because it increases antioxidant capabilities and the quality of blood flow, it can help to enhance resistance against diseases and effects of stress. Its ability to fight oxidative stress and inflammation are thought to be due to different types of selenoproteins found in selenium. Among healthy people in the US, a selenium deficiency is believed to be uncommon. However, people with certain health conditions such as HIV, Crohn's disease, or other disorders that can impair nutrient absorption are associated with having low levels that could lead to a deficiency. Selenium's benefits include the ability to fight the aging process and to help the immune system by reducing free radical damage. It has a synergistic effect with other antioxidants like vitamin E, enabling the body to defend against cancers like prostate and colon cancer. As an essential component of glutathione peroxidase, it helps to carry out important enzymatic processes that protect lipids or fats in cell membranes. It's needed to fight oxidative degradation of cells and to protect against mutation and DNA damage that causes disease. Selenium benefits are especially helpful if you've got a weak immune system or a history of cancer in the family. Supplementation at high doses have been shown to potentially have anti-cancer effects. According to studies, it may be effective at reducing the risk of cancer incidence, cancer-caused mortality, and severity of cancers, specifically in the liver, prostate, colorectal, and the lungs. Because it's got a special job of activating selenoproteins, this mineral acts in an enzymatic role, and it helps antioxidants to do their job. There's evidence that selenium benefits include not only being able to cut the cancer risk, but also helping to slow down existing cancer progression and tumour growth. Studies have shown that a higher dose of 200 milligrams a day can be effective in protecting DNA, which can reduce the risk of cell mutation and cancer development. Other studies show that in areas of the world where the soil is lowest in selenium, the cancer risk is increased when compared to areas that have higher levels naturally available. According to recent research, selenium benefits the immunity because it's needed for the proper functioning of the immune system, and it can also be a key nutrient in counteracting the development of viruses, including HIV. In patients who already contracted HIV, it's been shown to be useful in slowing down the progression of the disease into AIDS. Low selenium concentrations are associated with an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Supplements or an increase of selenium-rich foods may be able to help to prevent the coronary heart disease. It's believed that it can benefit the heart health due to its ability to fight inflammation, to increase blood flow, to reduce free radical oxidative stress, and to help with antioxidant activity. Research now suggests that there's a link between thyroid metabolism and selenium deficiency. This mineral acts as a catalyst for the production of active thyroid hormones. If you imagine that your body is a manufacturing facility, then your thyroid would be the main boss in charge of regulating the whole operating system. So when the thyroid isn't working properly, there's many serious, noticeable consequences. The thyroid gland controls numerous important everyday bodily functions, including appetite, sleep, temperature, weight, energy, and more. A problem with proper thyroid function can result in negative symptoms such as irritability, muscle weakness, fatigue, weight gain or weight loss, trouble sleeping, and many other reactions. Therefore, acquiring proper amounts of selenium benefits the thyroid and the body in many important ways. It acts as a powerful protector of the thyroid, and it regulates the production of reactive oxygen within the gland, and it protects it from antibodies that can create thyroid disease. For this reason, selenium benefits are also being investigated to see if they can help patients with Hashimoto's disease, Graves' disease, and in pregnant women, and anti-TPO antibodies. Certain studies have investigated the use of selenium for the treatment of dozens of conditions that range from asthma to arthritis, thyroid disorder, and heart disease. The risk of these conditions increases as we age, so consuming it can help to defend the body and may contribute to a longer life. Observational studies have demonstrated that patients with chronic asthma may have lower levels of selenium. According to studies, when people with asthma took selenium supplements, they experienced less asthma-related symptoms than those who took a placebo. Supplementation may also be useful as an add-on treatment to medication for patients with chronic asthma. However, more research would be needed before this becomes a regular practice. Selenium benefits fertility because it's required for proper sperm motility, and it also increases blood flow, two key components involved in conception and in beating infertility. It's incorporated into the sperm's mitochondrial capsule, and it may affect the behavior and the function of the sperm as they move throughout the vaginal canal. It appears that both low and high sperm selenium concentrations can have a negative influence on the number of sperm. Therefore, aiming to meet the recommendation but not far exceeding it is important for fertility. Some studies also show that it may even reduce the risk of a miscarriage, but at this point more research has been dedicated to infertility in men than in women when it comes to selenium supplementation. Selenium is a trace mineral. This means you only need a small amount of it. However, the body is able to flush it out of your system quickly, since it plays an actionable role in many important bodily functions. Therefore, it's important to consume it regularly, especially as you age, in order to take advantage of its benefits. Some doctors and naturopaths recommend selenium supplements to treat acne, asthma, tendinitis, male infertility problems, and post-menopausal disorders in women. It's important to note that if you already consume proper amounts of selenium from a healthy diet, consuming more may not be beneficial, and higher doses than 400 micrograms per day can even be harmful. The recommended daily allowance of selenium depends on your age. According to the USDA, children aged 1 to 3 need 20 micrograms per day. Age 4 to 8 need 30 micrograms per day. Age 9 to 13 need 40 micrograms per day. Age 14 and up need 55 micrograms per day. Pregnant women need 60 micrograms per day, and breastfeeding women need 70 micrograms per day. In supplement form, selenium is available in the form of selenomethionine and selenium selenate. Selenomethionine is usually easier for most people to digest and absorb properly. When taking selenium supplements, most adults should take up to 55 micrograms daily, such as selenomethionine, while pregnant women can take up to 60 micrograms and lactating women can take up to 70 micrograms. The tolerable upper limit for selenium is 400 micrograms per day. Whole foods are the best source of selenium, especially when these foods are handled and prepared in a delicate way, since the mineral may be destroyed during processing and very high heat cooking. Just one single Brazil nut provides more than 100% of the daily selenium that you need, roughly 68 to 91 micrograms. Selenium can be found in soil and from food sources. However, certain groups of people are more likely to be deficient. Suffering from a selenium deficiency is correlated with an increased risk of health problems, including mortality due to inflammation, infertility, poor immune function, and cognitive decline. While not as serious, deficiency symptoms can also include reproductive issues, muscle weakness, fatigue, brain fog, thyroid dysfunction, and hair loss. Some contributing factors that can cause a selenium deficiency include having mercury fillings or other heavy metal contamination, as selenium levels can be used up making sufficient glutathione to help the body to deal with this toxicity. By not eating selenium foods often, or consuming foods grown in poor quality soil. Even in food sources, the amount of selenium is largely dependent on the soil conditions. Therefore, if food is grown in over-farmed soil, it could be deficient in selenium and other trace minerals, therefore requiring supplementation. Taken at normal doses, it doesn't usually have any negative side effects. An overdose of selenium or selenium toxicity may possibly cause reactions like bad breath, fever, nausea, and potentially liver complications, or even kidney and heart problems, although these only occur at very high levels that reach poisoning status. Again, the toxicity of most forms of selenium is rare, and usually only experienced in people who supplement with high doses. Too high of a level can lead to potentially fatal complications, including heart attack and respiratory depression. Like most supplements, side effects can be reduced when it is got from natural sources such as Brazil nuts rather than synthetic supplements. For more information about herbs, supplements, and health conditions, check out my website.